and we're going to get going with this call. We're going to let a few more people join in, just a few more people, but we want to be ready, set to go. We have some amazing announcements. We have some updates that we want to keep you guys abreast with. As we say all the time, that we want to give you the latest information on where we are with this project. We believe the most important thing is to keep our community updated so there won't be any surprises. You'll know step by step what this process is. And we just want to take the time right now to thank every single member in the community. You guys are awesome. You guys are patient. You guys are family. And what I want to do right now is just kick off and introduce Marcus himself. Marcus, could you take it from here and get our speakers ready, lined up, and let's go through this.
Fantastic, TW. Thanks so much for a great introduction. As always, welcome to everybody who's on the live presentation. Good to see people from all over the world. And hello to those of you who are watching the recording. So today we've got a fairly short update, but we've got a couple of guest speakers, which I'm really looking forward to introducing you guys to as well, so you can hear from some more people working on the project and doing great things. So let me just push up the presentation so we can start going through the formal part of the updates, and we'll kick on from there. So today we're going to go through an update on where we're at with the PandaApp 2.0, the pancake listing and the marketing program that's going to be kicking in with an absolute Panda blitz. I'm very excited about this. An update on Panda 11 project, and then we're going to get to hear a bit of a tech update from our CTO, Azim, who's joining us toward the end of the presentation. Just a bit of housekeeping before we actually go any further. We've actually switched over to a new server for PunkPanda Farm. And what that means is, even though the URL, punkpandafarm.com, is the same, some of you may need to clear your cache and then actually type in the URL in its entirety versus using a saved one that pops up. So that's important. And then the second part that's really important is that if you are sending out your referral link for somebody to join the PunkPanda Farm, because we've updated server, there's actually a little bit of a difference. There's a PH in your referral link. So if you've had that saved in your notes somewhere on your WhatsApp, you'll need to go log into your PunkPanda Farm back office, scroll down the dashboard and copy your new referral link. All right, so that's just a bit of housekeeping for us to get started with. For those of you who are new to the project, just a bit of background. We started our token pre-sale October 29th at 10 cents. We sold through the 10 million allocated tokens that pushed the price through to $1. At that point, we were looking to list the token in January. And then we kind of realized that nobody really within the project is going to be rushing over to Pancake to buy tokens. They're actually more interested to sell them. So we sort of pumped the brakes a little bit and said, listen, let's engage a top-tier marketing team, bring on board an in-house marketing team for development and rebranding, and let's create a frenzy of people outside of our community who are excited about PunkPanda tokens, so that when we list, there'll be people ready to buy to match up with those people who are wanting to sell their tokens. At that point, we also agreed to extend the pre-sale so people could continue to purchase some of our tokens before we list. That has pushed the price now from $1 through to $1.13. So that's been a really great upswing in token value for those who have purchased along the way. And we're now at about 86,000 registrations on the PunkPanda farm. As far as Bitcoin's concerned, as a reference point, October 29th, when we started the pre-sale at 10 cents, Bitcoin was at $62,000. So now that we've gone from 10 cents through to $1.13, that would be like Bitcoin now being worth $700,000 per Bitcoin. So those of you who have put some money in, we're in good shape right now. I know the PandaApp has been a frustration for us and for the community the whole time with some of the glitches. So I know the Bentley 2.0 version is something that people are looking forward to. We're now sitting at over 450,000 users of the PandaApp, and it's just staggering really how this continues to grow so fast, even while we're in this beta phase. We've submitted the modules for the iOS version, which is still pending with Apple. So we're waiting on that. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. We just need to wait until we get approval. Once we do get approval from Apple, we can do some internal testing and also testing with some of our ambassadors for a couple of days. So we're kind of expecting and anticipating around next week for that to be completed. And then at that point, we'll notify everybody in the community that we'll need to shut down the app for a couple of days potentially, where we need to migrate all of the database over. During that shutdown, it will not affect any of your token rewards. Once we push the new app up, we'll just put a one-time token allocation in for the tokens you would have been receiving during that time. It just means we won't be able to bring on board any new registrations and any new accounts during that shutdown time. As far as Panda 11 is concerned, still moving forward. Those of you who want to have a play with it, you're welcome to. But until it's up and running and we know that it's fully functional, we won't be answering any questions or doing any education on the usage of that. The first match was actually scheduled for last night on Android. I'm not sure if that actually happened or not. I haven't checked in with the techs yet. But again, we're still waiting for the iOS to be updated or approved by Apple. And then from that point, we're actually looking at a huge onboarding of registered members. There's already around 19,000 people that are pre-registered into the Android version. And these are sports fantasy enthusiasts. Most of them are not people that have come across from the community. So we don't know the approval process. It could be up to 2 weeks for the iOS approval, but we are going to push forward from now with the Android version anyway. And then again, once iOS is approved, the development team have promised us 1 million members within 100 days of the iOS approval. So that's on that side of things. One of the things that's really exciting for us in anticipation of the listing is the incredible marketing agency that we've signed an agreement with. We've doubled our marketing budget so we can just really go the full hog here with the Panda Blitz. And I can't share the full contract that we have with these guys, but I just wanted to pull this snippet out to give you an idea of what's going to be happening from a public marketing standpoint once we start to push this marketing collateral out to different areas. So you're looking at, on a monthly basis, we've engaged them for 2 months. So per month, they're going to be pushing out 1,500 Telegram messages, unique messages, 70 Reddit posts, and 140 plus comments. Then we can go down here to Facebook, 200 posts and comments, Twitter, 200 posts and comments, Bitcoin Talk, 300 posts, Discord, 400 comments. So these are moderators and people who can actually go in and create an organic growth hack strategy for us to make sure that when we are getting close to listing, we are the talk of the town, we're on the top of everybody's lips, and there are people literally sitting there ready and waiting, slobbering at the mouth, just waiting to get a hold of these PPM tokens. So as far as the Pancake listing is concerned, we're still targeting March, but we are waiting on Josh and his team to come back to us to give us a better window. Once we do have a better window of time to narrow that down, we will let you know, and we hope to have that by update that we do this time next week. As mentioned, we've doubled our marketing budget so that people are literally getting the best opportunity to sell tokens and have the token have a community that's supporting it and ready to buy. And really, we're going to be focusing on 2 things with our token. The fact that we have encrypted communications as far as services, and we have a massive utility case, which is crypto sports fantasy with Panda 11. So the marketing materials that we are having created, we will push those out to the community at the right time so that we can also get involved in pushing these assets out to help with that marketing blitz. Now, the timing of the marketing, we're going to get a little bit better idea of when we want to do that push. It's not a good idea to start too early. So we just need to time it in alignment with when the listing will be, and we'll let you know when that will be. PunkPanda Farm redesign is happening with some 3D animation. So that way, when people come to our site who know nothing about PunkPanda, they get a fantastic professional first impression. The contract address, we're not giving that out. The reason we're not giving it out until listing is we don't want people to take that and go and create a fake listing or a fake liquidity pool on Pancake and confuse and disrupt people. We'll also create some how to buy and how to sell videos so people know if they want to buy PunkPanda token, they can follow that video. If they're a community member or a token holder and they're wanting to sell, they will see the process on how to do that. So again, we will list when we're ready and when the time is right. So now, before we hand over actually to Azim, who's our CTO, I've got another guest that some of you would not have heard of. He's a community member. He's one of our ambassador founders out of Canada. So Frank, if you're on board, would love for you to share a little bit about yourself, your background, what you've seen in the project, and how people have been responding to this message in your circle.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks, Marcus. Really appreciate the opportunity to say a few words. Again, my name is Frank Scrividio. I live in Canada, British Columbia. I've been in crypto since 2013-14, and I absolutely love what you folks are doing. Marcus, Albert, yourself, and of course, TW, you guys have just showed a lot of great leadership, and I really want to just commend you and say that it's just been amazing how this has all been coming about, and I just love where are your strategies and how you guys are thinking it through. And I just want people to know that some of the names that you're bringing up with the, Josh the Jedi and of course Craig, and et cetera, these are well-known guys that have been in the industry in crypto years and years ago, and their relationships are so important in a crypto project. I got involved with PunkPanda December the 10th, strictly about the security and the privacy of the app, et cetera. And now that I know the whole game plan with the tokenization, the crypto play, et cetera, I'm really fired up. And I want everybody to know that my team has just been amazing and really actually adding on every day. They want the pre-sale to keep on going because they just are just amazed at what's going on, the value that's being brought, everything that you're doing with the 2.0, the Jedi, the state-of-the-art kind of website, the 3D, et cetera, and all the the art that's going to be happening, and everything's so important. What everybody really needs to understand is a community. We are a community, and you can bet that my team and everybody that's on this call should contribute and market PunkPanda. It's a word of mouth that's just going to absolutely explode. We're 35,000 strong starting December 10th, but I want everybody to know that we've been really focusing on the actual coin play because we see huge value. Yet there people got in at 10 cents, and now it's rode all the way to $1.14. I've actually had people, big players, come in and purchasing at these prices because we're, starting point, like Albert was saying, we're at $1.25. Just when you bring that marketing strategy and everything and everybody and the mediums that you're bringing are powerhouses in the crypto space, and that, a lot of people don't know that. But I'm very familiar with the powerhouses and the mediums that are going to be spreading the word. Then you bring in a community. Who knows where this is going to go? Nobody really knows where this is going to go, and I'm very, very excited. And I just want to encourage everybody. We have an opportunity now to share the app, use the app, and also share about the token and Pancake. Your team will be fired up about it because we have this window right now until management gets everything in place and brings the 2.0 and we get onto Pancake. We have an opportunity to take advantage at these low prices. And you may think, hey, I could have got in at 10 cents. Don't worry about that, man. In the crypto land, in the crypto world, 10 cents is $1 or nothing. When you bring in the Panda 11, where there's going to be so much demand on the actual, I'm just dying to see what's going to happen opening day when it gets onto the exchange and you have Panda 11 started. So I'm fired up. And all I want to say to the community is keep the faith. These guys are doing a great job. They're putting some great things in place. We're definitely going to get approved. And once we get on Pancake and we get going on this thing, who knows where this is going to go, but just accumulate. And I tell everybody, every coin is your prisoner. Just get as many coins as possible. Use the app, share the app, and have some ownership. So thank you so much, Marcus, Albert, and TW. Appreciate what you guys are doing. Thank you very much.
Frank, thanks so much for sharing. And I want to let you know something that happened during the week, which I can't tell you the full details, but I think you'll understand the gravity of this. So we've got an in-house marketing team that's focusing on all the rebranding and the Telegram channels and all the social media and whatnot. And then we've engaged one of the best in the world marketing teams. And they have had a very successful track record of helping projects, whether they're a new project launch or whether they're a project that's already been up and running, and then just helping them to hit that hockey stick up curve. And, we decided that we were going to double down on our marketing budget. It's a significant budget, and this is, something that is probably more than most people's annual incomes. And this week, when we got ahead to signing the contracts, they said, actually, we love this project so much, instead of you paying us in Bitcoin, we'll take 100% of our payment in your guys' tokens at the current valuation. I mean, to me, I'm like, wow, these are guys that are deep in the space. They could have taken the money, did their work. I mean, this is a team who, one of their previous projects, they took $600,000 worth of tokens, and within a matter of weeks, those $600,000 worth of tokens were worth $20 million. So what they said to me was that, number one, these guys believe in their work. They're going to back themselves to make sure that this token doesn't just launch and then go through the floor. All right. Number two, it says to us that our valuation on the token is quite low and they expect it to go higher. Right. So we can't make predictions on what the price will do. But when you get a team like that saying we're going to take 100% of payment after we've done all of the work, that was unbelievable to us. We were like, wow, that's phenomenal. So let's keep moving into the update here. Sorry, guys, I need to reshare. Okay. So next week, we should hope to be able to give you a timeline for when we're planning to list. Now, Azim is, we're just so fortunate to have him as our Chief Technical Officer because he's one of these rare guys who has the technical know-how and the expertise, but he has the communication skills to not only talk to the community, but to speak and to project manage multiple different parts of the project. He's literally project managing the team over the PunkPanda farm back office. He's managing the team that's looking at and dealing with the beta app. He's managing the new team that's building the brand new 2.0 Bentley app, and also the PunkPanda or Panda 11 sports fantasy app. So Azim, do we have you on the call?
Yeah.
Yes, so although you're a little bit broken, are you going through your headset?
Okay, I hope now I'm pretty loud and clear.
Yeah,
Very loud and clear.
Much better.
Thank you so much. Okay, first of all, thank you, Albert sir and Marcus sir, for believing in me and giving me this position of CTO. It's really tough. It's a really tough job because most of the things, problems that all of you have, it lands onto my basket. And sometimes it's really frustrating. I understand, there's a lot of things that goes into the background. But trust me, we are 24/7 working on each and every single minute details. The first update about the chat application version 2.0. Yes, it's not the delay in coding. Actually, we had 72,000 crash reports. Now, just imagine if it had been a program that we copied from WhatsApp or from Telegram, that would be a cakewalk for us to integrate it. But this code of what application that you are seeing, the PunkPanda chat application version 2.0, is 100% owned by PunkPanda itself. So there is no code, there is no line, there is nothing like that that we have copied from somebody else. It is totally written from the scratch. So now we have submitted the documents to Apple. They are doing the review for a few of the modules. That's the registration. Right now, if you can see on the beta version of the app, you get an OTP. Now, this OTP, sometimes it gets delivered on time, sometimes it's stuck, and there's a lot of server problems that happen. The people whom you refer into the system, they come in early, you lose out a chance. So we have moved out from the mobile OTP to the email OTP. And this is the first time that a chat application is having an email OTP, and this is being reviewed by Apple. Now, from Jan 2022, Apple has changed a lot of policies, a lot of privacy policies, but we are efficient enough to get all the job done. So in the next 10 days, I think most of you would be seeing the version 2 of the app that will be rolling in. And trust me, it's not an easy job because we are already 450,000 active users. Every 30 minutes, there is a lot of tokens that's being distributed. However, we assure you that in the next 10 days, you would be seeing the best of the app of PunkPanda chat application. That's the first update. Second, even if I compare this program, the way it's designed, to the top chat applications, you would be astonished that in PunkPanda, if you lose your phone number, still you have somebody who can restore your data. Now tell me which chat application in the world would do this. Even the WhatsApp that you're using, if you lose your phone number, all the data is gone. But here, the kind of architecture that we have, the kind of expertise, the kind of people that we have here, they come in from a very good educational background. And most of the team here, out of the 50 people, there's only 10 to 11 people who are heading each and different departments, and they are not here for money. It's like, first time when Albert sir said, a mother waking up in the morning, not knowing about crypto, just by using the chat application, earning crypto. A person who really don't know about crypto still can earn crypto. Now that's what changed the way we think. Our ideology has changed. The way we work has changed. We are not here for money, but we are here to create history. And trust me, if update is number 1, security is the number 2 for us. We know there are a lot of people trying to hack into our system. We have the daily reports, but still security is the most important thing, because what we promise to you is privacy, and it's 100% given to you. Third most important thing, if somebody has to build a PunkPanda chat application like this, if you start today, I would definitely tell you that it will take you 5 years just to come to our level, because we keep updating each and every module day in and day out. So in the next 10 days, you would be seeing the new version of the app. And trust me, guys, this is not the last update. Every 3 months, you will have, first you might have a Bentley, then you will have a Ferrari. Then I don't know what Albert sir would give us. Even that would be delivered to you. But please remember, if there is a delay in technology, the first thing is you're not copying somebody's code. This is our source code built with heart and soul by one of the greatest techs in India. Okay, and after the version 2, now coming to Panda 11, even the PunkPanda chat application.
Ozzy, let me interrupt 1 second. Talk about that tech for a second. Talk about where that tech team is going after this project with Google and everything.
So the tech team, they have like 15 years of experience. Now we got a combination of people from the crypto industry and from the communication industry. Now mixing these two people and mixing these two ingredients and giving you a perfect product, which is, I think right now, the toughest thing in the world, which nobody has done. And we are so proud to say that we have the best tech team in the world who is doing it, and they are continuously on the job. Okay, and once you see the app, once you download the app, you can feel how much passion, how much love, and the best of the best coding that we have written for you. Now, this is for the first time it's happening in the world, because there is no application like this chat application. Now, coming to another world's first, the Panda 11. Trust me, there is nobody who tried a fantasy sport with a cryptocurrency. and we are so proud to have this name in history that, there might be so many apps that would come later. But to create history, it's the first application everyone would refer to, Panda 11. So maybe after 2 to 3 years, somebody might come out and say, okay, we want to build an app like Panda 11. So that is the standards of this fantasy sports industry. It's $1 billion industry, and getting that into a cryptocurrency. What makes Panda 11 different from all the fantasy apps across the globe is all the fantasy apps that you look at are restricted to one geographical location. Maybe there is a fantastic fantasy app which is the #1 in the United States. It's only for the US. Maybe in Australia, maybe in New Zealand, maybe in Asia, maybe in India, Dream 11. But Panda 11 is global. It's completely global because we are the first people who have integrated crypto and the fantasy sports. These are two biggest things, the hottest things in the world. One is the fantasy sports and another one is the cryptocurrency. Okay, and the community, right now we have 19,000 players. They are people who keep playing fantasy sports from the last 8 years to 9 years. Now all of them are on Panda 11. They're trying to test and see. There are a lot of deposits that they do. They try to get into our matches. But as of now, everything is smooth. We have hosted live matches yesterday, and very soon, there'll be a lot of opportunity to make legal money because fantasy sports is legal across the globe. Now, this is the biggest update, and Panda 11 is something that would rock the fantasy world industry because right now we have cricket, we have soccer, we have basketball, the three lineups. We are continuously hosting matches. If you have free time, just download the app, go to the website, download the app. We give you free coins when you join us. You can try, test our app, participate in the matches and see how transparent we are when we are conducting this contest. Okay. Now, these are the great updates here. I hope next week we would be coming with some definitely good modules. Now, Apple has got its own working procedure. Okay. We are done with Google. We are done with Android. It was a cakewalk for us because Android, we know all the rules of the game. But Apple is, because of this cryptocurrency laws and rules across the globe, they are a little bit skeptic about reviewing our application. Though we have told them that, this is something that we have done in the past, but still this app is under review. Okay. It's not like a delay. And once we get the approval from Apple, the biggest task that we have is without you people losing your every half an hour PPM tokens, we have to integrate all your contacts, all your mobile numbers into the version 2. Okay. So Bentley is really, the engine of the Bentley is like we are the engineers for that. It's a real tough job to do it, but still we would definitely ensure that we do it in a smooth way so that you keep enjoying the PPM tokens every half an hour. And by December 2022, I hope, this 1 million users will only use our chat application. Yeah. Because cryptocurrency right now, whatever people are downloading the app, that's because, you're getting paid for every 30 minutes. But later on, I would definitely say that once you have the version 2, then the version 3, then the version 4, you would not download any other chat application. That's for sure. Yeah. So that's an update. And for the PunkPanda farm, because it deals with the real-time deposits and the withdrawals. So there are a lot of changes in it. For every 2 to 3 months, we keep doing the security updates just to ensure that, your funds are safe with us. Your back office is safe. Hackers are everywhere. They are behind exchanges. They are behind every crypto person. The hackers are behind them. But still, security, that's one of our other expertise. We have just updated the PunkPanda farm security version. Sometimes the security versions have to be updated even without giving a prior notice, because whenever we feel that, whenever our systems prompt that we are under attack or there is a possibility for a swamp attack, we immediately do the updates. And I'm sorry to say that, we don't update you on time. However, we will ensure to update you on a timely basis on the Telegram channel. And this is only for your security and for your back office, your team, your details, all this to stay safe. We keep doing the security updates. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first company in the world. PunkPanda is the first company in the world. I'm not saying we are the only company, but we are the first company in the world to introduce a chat application like this and to bring the power of fantasy sports to the crypto world. Yeah. Thank you so much, Marcus, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And Albert, sir, thank you so much. And definitely we will, me and my technical team will live up to your expectations, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Azim. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a man that just got released from the hospital about 12 hours ago and has been up all night. And you can still feel his passion about this project. Thank you for everything you do, Azim. You're the best.
Thank you, Azim. Fantastic job. And again, echoing Albert's words, magnificent job. So let's close out now in where we're up to. Ultimately, where we're at is we're a strong company. We've got a strong community of people. In fact, a community like a lot of people have never seen before, 450,000 people in less than 120 days. We've got people who are in the crypto community who know what's going on. They know what's been before us, and they believe in what's ahead of us. So we hope that you guys feel confident in where we are and where we're going. And we look forward to giving you another update this time next week. And maybe to close it out before we throw back to our fantastic host in TW, Albert, as our CEO, do you have any closing thoughts, sir?
Just like you, every day I just pinch myself of the way that this has just captured the imagination of so many people, all the way from the person that has had no ability in their life to ever collect a bunch of finances so they can move on and move forward in life and change, generational poverty. And this is an opportunity that you need absolutely no money to go out and get started and take advantage of the program here. And I'm so amazed that when we started this, the dream team, we probably have 10 out of the top 100 like MLM people, crypto people in the world that are on board with this. Never even trying to push this out to the market, never trying to market it, and still have over 450,000 downloads. Just would not believe any of this when it started. And anytime that I do a presentation, I tell people, don't take it from me. Of course I'm going to be biased. Just go to YouTube, just simply type in the word PunkPanda and see what the world of influencers are saying about this project. Many of them are saying this is the project for the year 2022. Some are even saying this is the greatest project that they've ever seen in crypto. Many are saying that this will bring more people into crypto than any project ever has. So it's just, we know that our messaging is going viral, it's going worldwide, all the way from the kid in Nigeria that has no money that can go out and create a Panda Pals team of 40,000, receive 18, 19,000 tokens valued at $1.14. That becomes life-changing. And their investment was zero. Their team's investment was zero. People are not timid when they don't have to ask people for money. If they have to ask for people for money, sometimes they feel like they're bothering, don't want to really do it. But with this free download and then get to pay, and I just love you, Marcus, for coining that phrase. Use it, share it, own it. It summarizes who we are and what we are in 6 easy words. So with that, I'll turn it back to you for any closeout.
I'm good. Thanks so much, Albert. TW, love to throw back to you for any closing thoughts, and then we'll open up the line so everybody can say their name and where they're dialed in from. You're on mute, TW.
Myself. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Albert. Thank you, Azim. Thank you, PunkPanda community. All I can do is just stand here and thanks. And gratefulness is filling my heart just to be a part of this project. There's times that I sit and I talk to people, I do presentations, and I hear the feedback from the Philippines, from Malaysia, from Nigeria, from Ghana, and I get goosebumps because of the impact that we're having on this world. At the stage that we are right now, not even 100 days, and we're already impacting the world. Not even 100 days, and we're already into this thing where we can see a future of the first crypto fantasy, the first encrypted app. The first app. If you didn't get goosebumps by what Azim was telling you, how excited the tech team is. Tech teams, they don't have excitement. That's not what they do. They're tech guys. But the excitement from the tech team, because they bought into something that's big that they feel is going to be their legacy. The marketing team, excited enough to say, hey, look, you don't got to pay us. We want to invest in you guys because we know what you have, what we put together, is going to be big. And if you don't take anything, I know everybody wanted to hear about the data of the app. Everybody wanted to know about the listing. But if you didn't take this right here as something to really be excited about, you got to go watch this video again. With that being said, guys, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. As we said it already, none of this is possible without you, the 450,000 strong. We're just people that had ideas. We're just people that went to work. But you guys made all these things come to fruition. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you, guys. We're going to unmute everybody and just tell us where you're from and just say good night, good morning.